How much sitcom do you need to potentially become a millionaire? I want to talk about it. If it sounded interesting, drop the like, give me a subscribe. This could be one of the biggest memes of 2025 alongside Bitty. You know, if I talk about it, you know. This is not financial advice, educational purposes only. Extremely highly speculative plays that I'm showing you. When you make money, you love me. When you lose money, you hate me. I want to make this clear. You don't have to buy this coin, but I certainly think it can do well. You know, the sweet spot for any project that has 1 billion tokens in it, meaning that if you had to hold a certain amount, I think the 100K mark is accurate, because if a project does well, it becomes incredibly hard once it starts getting into that, 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, 100 million market caps. It becomes incredibly hard to own 100,000 tokens. For those that are new, Sitcom, have I got it here? Sitcom is basically like, it's an AI version of a real streaming sitcom series, where we, as far as I'm aware, we can basically type messages to these sitcoms. Well, you can call them sitcoms, isn't it? To these avatars, if you like, or the memes. They're AI language. They're AI. What are they? They're not agents. What are they? They're just AIs. Actually, maybe they are agents. It's a large language model within the AI. So you can basically talk to. I want to do this without getting censored. So I'm going to press play. I'm going to put. Look, they say some mad stuff. They say some mad stuff. I'm muting it because when that flipping music comes out. But you can read down there if you like. If you want to come over and watch this, I'll put a bit on and a bit off. If you want to, when the music starts, I'm just stopping it though.
It's my fave.
If you want to come watch it, you can.
Paranoid, I knew it.
But it has something that I've never seen done before in the crypto space, which is...
Cynical, peppy.
Which is why I think it's going to do incredibly well. It's a new form of entertainment, something new to watch. And the fact that we can go on and ask questions. What's this at the top right? User. So Dimbra said to them, they made the topic, why snort... Oh my God, I can't say this stuff. When you can... What? Huff paint, it's cheaper. Okay, so people can say stuff to them and then they're just going to talk about the topic. I've got to be just, yeah... I'm not going to play this audio because you know, right? But this is what you're getting. You got them running around these avatars. I'll tell you what, if you're watching Sitcom, before I go into, the sweet spot of how much you're going to make on this, if anyone was to invest, if it does well, I would love to see more characters. More of the biggest characters. You got Peppy, you got the Boys Club. I see you got Chill Guy in there. You got that dark one, I can't remember his name. You got someone who looks like Milady. I don't know if it is Milady. I would like a Chill Guy. I would love to see more of the big ones like Bonk in here. Throw Bitty in there because that's going to be a big meme. And if you're catching that quick and putting them in there. But I love that you got the Boys Club characters as the main thing. Because I tell you what, the more memes that you put in here that people love, the more they will want to watch. And actually, it would be good. These are all my personal opinions. It would be good if someone can actually, because right now it looks like people are creating topics. Look, Pepe likes to mix paint with alcohol when he drinks. He claims it's a better. Look, this is too much. Whoever's typing this stuff, you got too much time on your hands. I was going to hear what they say.
I'm always high on
It'd just be good if you can have
and I don't want to mix things
if
up.
you could basically get one person to talk about a certain thing, like someone. If my favorite meme is Bonk, I want Bonk to talk about a certain thing, and then maybe the rest just respond to it whilst Bonk's like the main character talking about. I don't know, because when you look at sitcoms, you usually have different characters starred in it at a certain time for a certain thing. Like when I think of Friends, or even like Simpsons, sometimes like it's the whole episode of just Bart Simpson. Come check it out. I do think that this is the sweet spot, which right now, to get 100,000 tokens, it's going to be $137 at the time of recording this video, because the market cap is 1.3 million. So when it goes to 10 million or 13 million, now you got to spend $1,300. If this somehow crazily goes to 20 million, where I think it can go, you have to spend $2,000 to have 100,000 tokens. So maybe, and again, you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to buy this coin. You can just watch the project on the side, go find another similar project that has the same kind of vibe. If you don't want to be involved in this, because no one's being forced to. But if you did want to have a piece of this, maybe $137 it's not a bad stretch to grab and lock in those 100,000 tokens. That's what I think. I'm going to compare this to some of the biggest memes because I think Sitcom is so unique that it has the potential to do incredibly well like these other memes in the past. Make sure you can hear me recording, yeah. So I'm going to bring up, I don't know, let's just bring up Pudgy. Pudgy was basically an NFT collection, which is now, people want to consider it to be a meme, fine. I still consider it to be a thingy, whatever it is, an NFT collection. But it's great. It's a great project. It's sitting on $1.2 billion. So if you think about that, and then, because people are going to buy Pudgy, you're going to get your big influencers talk about Pudgy, and the new money that comes in won't really understand what they're doing. They're going to buy Pudgy, and they're going to make double their money, 3 times the money, and be really happy with that. If you're lucky, 10x. But turning $134 into something like $100,000, the only way to do that is to come down the rabbit hole through the looking glass, guys. With projects like this, 1.3 million. So if we take Pudgy's market cap, because what I'm trying to say is, why go for Pudgy? Yeah, I know it's already established. It's like investing in McDonald's right now. I want the next up-and-coming burger thing. I wanted Five Guys before Five Guys blew up. You see what I'm saying? Why go for the already established blue chip when you can come for the up-and-coming and get in on the, early to something that could do incredibly well? It's a 1.3 million market cap, right? If it goes to where Pudgy Penguins is, that's a 1,521x return. $137 today, maybe in the future could very well turn to $208,000. It changes a lot of people's lives. This is not financial advice. You've heard the disclaimer. I wanted to show you what I think could be a good hold, which people don't have to break their whole bank. You can just come in, you're investing in something that's fun, that's exciting, something new and original. It's not trying to copy nothing else. But I'll tell you what, you'll know when things are original, because just like the bitty, you started getting loads of other bitties. Just like the trash, you started getting loads of other trash. Just like the peppy, you started getting loads of other peppies. Just like Doge, you started getting loads of other Doge. How much do you want to bet that you start seeing loads of different variants and different types of sitcoms now that this one is catching the limelight? That's how you know you are onto a winner. And I'm going to ride this through. Like I said, I'm waiting for 20 million minimum. And I think it will go to, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you, I say thank you, universe. I do my law of attractions every day. I say thank you, universe, for everything I have had. Hey, guys, if you're new, thank you for watching. And if you're still here and you've been watching for years, I appreciate you so much. Become a patron. The link's in the info section. Do you want some law of attraction? Say thank you, universe, for everything that I've had, and what I'm about to receive. You'll receive some great stuff. Say I'm a money magnet. Say I'm a wealth creator. All of that stuff. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.